Do what you want. Live without limits. Do what makes you happy. Do what you love. And many other pieces of advice, which you will hear people passing around all the time. But the thing is that those pieces of advice are cliché and they shouldn't be taken completely literally. Okay, so imagine your life as a box. A very big box. In the middle, there's just a space full of regular box. And on the side, there's lots of vessels. Lots of pieces of cardboard separating different pieces. In those vessels are different things. Some of those things are good, some of those things are bad. Some of those vessels, you don't want to touch anything that's in them. So when people tell you do whatever you want, it doesn't really mean do whatever you want, because we gotta remember that there are laws, rules, regulations. Physics exists. Your body has limits. Certain things are harmful and dangerous to do. And there's certain places that you don't want to go, certain things that you should not do. So you shouldn't live completely without limits. You shouldn't just do whatever you want, like what people say. Because certain things, those same people, as soon as they see you doing it, they're going to tell you to stop. Like, okay, it's my life. So what if I went outside right now and I decided that I was going to kill all my neighbors? It's my life, of course. But if you saw me out there killing my neighbors, you're probably going to call the police, do something to stop it. But why are you stopping me from living my life? You're the same person who gave the advice telling me to do whatever I want. So why are you upset now when I did something that I wanted? That's because you can't just do whatever you want in this world. When people give these pieces of advice, I know they're not meant to be taken completely literally, but when I hear these pieces of advice, sometimes I get kind of concerned about the people who might take it the wrong way and take it as, I should just show disregard for everyone else. I should just do whatever I want, not worry about any rules, any laws, any regulations, any limits of my own body. But you should care about those things. So think again to the box analogy. Some spaces of the box are good, some spaces of the box are bad. The middle space of the box is just completely neutral, and it has some good spaces in it. The middle is neutral, there's like good space around it. Everything else around it is bad. When you're inside of the good space of the box, that's where you can do whatever you want. Anything that's in that good space of box is something that you should do. And you shouldn't let other people limit you from doing what's in the good space of that box. The good space of the box is the place where you shouldn't limit yourself about what possibilities you can do in this good space of box. But in this whole box you shouldn't go out into the spaces of box that have bad things in them, that will cause catastrophe. In one space of that box, there's a bomb. You move into that space of the box and you blow up everything around you. It's also an option you can go down, but it's still not something you should go down. Certain spaces of the box you can't even reach because physics and your own body limits are holding you down. So today, when you hear those pieces of advice, remember, everything in the middle of that box is good. You can do whatever you want in that area of the box. But there are certain areas of the box of life that you shouldn't go into. And that's where I sign off.